I just heard my own sneeze in your microphone.
Oh, and that is the first thing's going to pop up on audio for the stream. We're live.
I thought you were going to play the ads.
No.
God damn it. Why do we have the ads in? Hi, Internet. I just sneezed my fucking brains out.
Anyway, so we are back for another episode of Lost Seas, everybody. We are up to $20 at our $500 goal for the St. Jude giveaway. So if anybody watching or anybody that is participating would like to donate, there is the donate button down at the bottom. We'll be doing it through October 31st with the exception of the upcoming weekend, which will be Extra Life Tabletop. We'll be doing Talisman, Monster of the Week, and D&D the 3 days of the weekend. And that will all go to the Children's Miracle Network, but yeah. So I got that announcement out the way. Yeah, we're back with Lost Seas. We're gonna meet Kogo's sister.
Maybe if she exists, finally.
Turns out it's just four gnolls in a Kogo sister suit.
That's disturbing.
Did they make the suit? Did they find the suit? Did they make the suit out of her sister?
No, and no. Also, four gnolls in a suit would be like the size of a hill giant, so it'd be like, my sister Kogo!
Oh.
I need your help! I was polymorphed!
I need your help! I can't tie my shoes.
Pay no attention to the gnoll in the belly button. That'd be a terrible magical curse.
Yay! Belly button gnolls. Crap, I just gave you an idea.
You go to get the lint out and you get bit.
No, John keeps sending me TikToks for D&D ideas. I'm like, I do not need to show this to Hewitt at all.
I last night's game to fill in for Kyle's, I made Chronoblins, time goblins. And they had they had to deal with a Groundhog Day situation inside of a Waffle House north of I-10.
Because every monster of the week has to have a Waffle House.
Hashtag sponsor is Waffle House.
And I would just like to say, for the record, Claire, that is incorrect. That is in fact not the New Iberia haircut. So your meme is invalidated.
What am I missing here?
She posted something in memes.
Oh, the haircuts.
We still haven't fixed Arlanna's name.
Nope, and I'm not gonna. It's misspelled now permanently.
Your copy editor wife will hurt you. This is why I exist. Anyway.
Yep. How is it supposed to be spelled?
2 N's. Okay, so Kogo left, but then she didn't, and now we're all cool.
So ARLA2NA. Got it.
You are only in the next room.
Arla tuna.
Oh my god! Don't give him ideas.
I mean, you are a siren right now.
I already did it. I fixed it. I fixed it for you. There you go.
Thank you.
I almost put a bunch of R's, so it'd just be Arlanna.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Anyway, so we had a moment where Kogo might decide to jump on another boat. We had a heart-to-heart that ended with several crew members doing drugs in the bottom of the Devil's Pride. So I need to know who actually took the drugs Gleam had.
Gleam. No.
Kogo.
Dead Avie.
No,
What you talking about? That's the same damn haircut.
it is not. The bangs are not long enough.
Bangs are a very important part of the new Iberia haircut.
Hold on,
Mhm.
is the new Iberia haircut like you tried to get a Caesar, but then you shaved the sides completely and didn't add the gel?
And you leave you leave your front bang fringe, but you cut it straight across the front, and then apparently you use gel to get it to look really bad.
Bruh, this is Mama doing your hair with a bowl. But you're a grown man. Anyway.
Oh, okay. Continue. I have found the ultimate example. Continue.
I cannot continue because I have to see this now that you can't tease that. You got to load this picture up so we can see it.
Coming.
Moose, stop making him do that.
Stop it, me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the new Iberia haircut.
This is the haircut.
Yep.
This is the haircut that says, the best part about high school girls.
Now with chain.
I'm not gonna lie, that haircut is 100% just Matthew McConaughey from Dazed and Confused, but today.
Oh no, okay. So that haircut is Matthew McConaughey in Dazed and Confused, but Matthew McConaughey is 35.
Yes, that is what I'm saying here. This is the legendary new Iberia haircut. There's even a song about it. That's on the front of the Justified newspaper that has all the weekly arrests in it. Like the top 3 pictures are going to have that haircut. Oh God, the area we live in. Anyway, so Kogo, Gleam, give me Constitution saves.
Yeah, I'm high as hell.
Oh my god.
Kogo, you're buzzing pretty heavy, and you see the spectral fish floating around, like the last time you had the tea.
Mm-hmm.
Gleam, you are tripping beholders at this point. Not just balls, you are tripping beholders.
Tripping beholders.
That's awesome. It helps me unleash my mind.
You think it does? But everybody else is looking at you, foam at the mouth, stare off in the middle of distance, trying to figure out if that smell is you soiled yourself or the drugs.
You are the weirdest churchy person ever. Good lord.
Churchy.
It's one of those experiences where you're sitting there and you're having a conversation and it's the most profound, spiritually uplifting and awakening moment that you've ever been a part of, when in actuality you're staring at the wall going, bruh.
He never ever went to church a single time in his life until he got powers, so he's figuring this out.
Drugs, prostitutes, and cookies. That's Gleam's whole doxology.
Yeah, he's retired, man. It's like what my dad does.
Praise Paylor, from whom all narcotics flow.
My dad always said when he retires, he's just getting high and building birdhouses. And guess what he does now?
He gets high and builds birdhouses?
Yep. Ask Claire last time we went, he was baked, boy.
He was very chipper when we walked in.
My dad retired and then got a part-time job at Costco.
So your dad retired and now is like la da 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 da. It's the birdhouse.
Oh Lord. Anyway.
Honestly, yes.
And he loves it.
So literally, your dad is Jesse Pinkman from the end of Breaking Bad, just going into like pure pleasure mode while building birdhouses.
You mean Jesse Pinkman at the end of Breaking Bad while he's screaming and crying because everything has gone to hell?
Yeah, that was a weird comparison, dear.
No, I'm talking about like.
Did we watch the end of the same show?
I'm talking about when Jesse kept hallucinating that he was back at rehab making birdhouses.
I don't remember that.
Oh, a box. That was a box.
Oh. It's been a minute. The movie with him was pretty good.
I just made Claire watch both of those.
I didn't watch it.
I still have not watched Better Call Saul.
This episode comes on tonight.
Oh.
Anyway,
so Gleam,
Mm-hmm.
you literally are staring into the infinite, and the infinite is staring back. You are having conversations that you think you're having. You see yourself sitting next to yourself and everybody else having these conversations. Like, you have this weird fourth dimensional experience. Like, you are simultaneously holding a conversation with something that is very in-depth, but you're also outside of your own body watching the conversation take place, and are also fully aware that you're literally sitting there possibly stewing on your own effluvia, foaming at the mouth.
Effluvia. That's a good word.
So you are somehow both aware and not aware of your current situation with the amount that you have done.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna sleep great.
So what is everyone else doing as Kogo can see translucent fish swimming through the air?
not drugs.
And is fairly mellow. And Gleam is sitting there going,
That sounds like I'm really mellow.
I'm assuming Aldrich and Corva partook as well.
Corva did not, because Corva is still sleeping off one mother of a headache.
They were not offered.
Well, I got my own drugs. They were offered those.
Oh, okay. That's
So I
fair.
got paid in.
All right, let me pull up Aldrich's character sheet, because Corva's not doing anything. Now, oh, wait. Fuck, I forgot this dude's a brute fighter. That extra dice. God dang it. Okay. Hold on. And then I add a d6 to that. Aldrich is just staring at both of you. I don't even feel shit. Like, what did you give me? Like, did you just give me, like, portobello mushrooms and sage drugs?
Nah, it's not the best stuff, but it's pretty good.
Wait,
Whatever
are these
he
the
took, though.
Are these the mushrooms you brought back from hell?
These are the ones I just got paid in from that other ship.
I think you got a bag full of porcinis.
It's good enough for me. Whatever he's got, though, that stuff's strong.
I ain't touching that. Do we need to move him?
I mean, he's pretty safe down here.
Nah, man, I'm chilling, bro.
And all everyone hears is,
Yeah, he's fine. We don't want to take him up top and have him, like, fall over the railing, so...
I'm just gonna tie this rope around the leg and this leg to this other end to a table.
I
Not a
can't
bad idea.
I can't drown, dude. Like, it's cool, man.
Yes, yeah, water. Blah, 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 blah,
Aldrich,
blah,
I'm
blah.
more worried about stairs in him right now. I'm not worried about the water. It's just simply stairs. I think those are going to be his greatest enemy right now. So what is everybody else going to do now that Gleam has been leashed to a table?
I'm just gonna go and kind of sit out on the get a hammock set up on the deck and just kind of chill and look at the stars. Because yeah, Avie hasn't done that in a minute, and he can see really, really good now. So it's a brand new experience for him.
You can actually see the elven
In the dark.
You can see the elfin theocracy's scryolights going through the sky right now that spy on everybody. Not really. Also, remember, he is now an owlin with 120 feet of dark vision.
I was gonna say he didn't have dark vision before, did he?
Nope.
So
But
this
now you
is
can see in the dark.
all new.
So is everybody just going to sleep?
Chill. Arlanna is not doing the drugs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, you will all wake up the next morning. Gleam, you have 1 point of exhaustion.
Not no more, I don't.
Like, you wake up feeling like garbage, and then you're gonna spend lesser restoration. Oh, I think it's disease or one condition. The conditions can be blind, deaf, impaired. Yeah,
Nope.
gotta
It's
be
great. It's greater
it's
restoration.
greater
Never mind
restoration. You cast lesser restoration.
then. I don't have any.
Oh wait, fuck.
I don't have any materials to cast that again.
Okay, so you wake up and you feel pretty tired, Gleam. What do you do?
Let's hang out. Nothing. I don't have the materials to cast greater, so.
Okay, so you're just gonna feel tired. Are you gonna go up on top, or are you gonna just still stay down in the crew quarters?
I'll go up on top.
You start dragging a table with you. Because your leg is tied to the table.
These fools. I'll untie it.
It's easy enough. So, next morning, your crew is cleaning the boat. How many days did you set up for, Avie?
3 to start.
Okay, so this is the start of the third. You've slept on the boats 2 nights. So
I will go and find Kogo.
Me too.
Kogo is just snoozing.
So do you know where to find your sister?
What? God,
I
can
thought
wake me up a little more gently?
I thought you were just. What?
I was snoozing.
I thought you were. No, I thought you were light napping.
No, I was fucking tired. I haven't slept in like weeks very well.
Why?
It's been a couple weeks, all right? Ugh. Anyway, what were you asking?
Who?
Who?
Anyway,
He's never gonna get old with that, you know that, right?
it never will. It really never will. Get used to this. This is how things happen now. So do you know where your sister is? Do we have to contact her?
Well, last
do we
I
just
knew,
shout out, "Hey, Kogo sister, we are here to help you in the market."
last I knew she had some sort of like residency at one of like the schools here for like a professor thing she was doing. I don't know. She's fucking smart, okay? I don't know what she's doing now.
she did give you a letter to meet her in the Anchors and Arm.
So we'll go there. I don't do the magic talky stuff, so I don't know how to communicate with her, but knowing her, she's got her way. So if we just go there, I'm sure she'll find us.
So does your sister look like you?
Not really.
Okay,
She's
that's all I need
she's
to know.
about, and she like holds her hand like down like about chest height. She's about this tall, and she well blends in with society a bit better than I ever managed.
So more from your she got more from your father's side of the family.
She even took his last name. So yep.
Good to know.
His last
She's-
name.
Hold up, I have it here.
Corteza.
Corteza. Yep. She
So
figured
what-
it was easier for people to say. So
What's your sister's
Okay,
last
so,
name?
Kogo,
I mean,
your
first name.
Your sister has been working at Fresh Salt as an archivist on Kraken, so that's the other side of the archipelago. So she wouldn't be in Conch, or her office wouldn't be in Conch.
but this is where she wanted us to meet her.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
2
Well,
years
she
ago. Okay.
And her responding to Gleam, well, she goes by Jania now or Jani, but her given name is Jaruka, but she wanted something that was a little bit easier to roll off the tongue of other languages and such. So she went with something a little simpler.
When I meet her, should I call her
Jania.
Jania? Okay.
Yes.
Jania
Corteza.
Corteza. Mrs. Lady.
Hell, I don't know. Just ma'am, I guess. Doctor.
Doctor.
I don't know.
I'll go with
Doctor?
Doctor. Doctor.
Oh God, what have I done?
You're not new here.
Anyway, let's go.
Following Kogo.
So you make your way over to Trutton, or Truton, however you want to pronounce it, to find the anchor and arms. Emily's listening to music in the other room, and I'm now distracted.
No, yes, is calling me.
Oh,
I'm gonna call her back later.
boy didn't just quit, boy double quit.
Lord.
Okay, there's where the bar's name is. That was Salty Sal's Sail Away.
That's alliteration right there.
Okay, so Kogo and Avie, y'all both know the anchor and arms, mostly because of the dogfish salad that is actually more of a sandwich.
The what?
They call it a salad. It's a salad, but it's between two pieces of bread, and there's not very much lettuce, and there's a lot of fish.
So then it's a sandwich.
No, it's a salad.
Salad. They call it.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's on the menu. It is a salad.
It's not a salad.
It is a light salad served on toast with
It's just
fish.
imagine a salad with really big croutons.
Yes,
You guys
he
give
gets
me
it.
a migraine.
So
I mean, I'm the one who doesn't understand food.
it doesn't.
Sometimes you two are like two really annoying brothers.
Just because Gleam is finally finding his place amongst the crew, that is no reason to attempt to defame him by saying he's a member of my family.
Elsewhere, someone.
You have an uncle that's a rock?
Yes, Uncle Terry.
I want to join your family. That sounds cool.
No, you do not.
He also has a cousin that may or may not be an assassin.
I mean, it's leaning heavily into the May.
He's not even sure if he is or isn't.
It's weird. There is a distinct possibility he may have split personality. Just saying, it is a possibility. It would not be the first time that would happen in our family. Now that I think of it,
So as you
no.
make your way through all the streets and you eventually make it to Truton. Majority of the buildings here are really the 1.5 story buildings that you saw before back in the Breakers, because again, this is an area where the majority of the population is halfling. So you're finding a lot of buildings that are built more for their size individuals. Some of the buildings, the first floor definitely looks like it would be the full size for individuals to come in because there might be a business, and then the upper floor is more of a small folk size living quarters. But eventually you make it to a restaurant, or make it to the tavern, the Anchor and Arms. And it is just, it is a tavern. The first 2 floors look normal. Then there's 2 floors that make up the equivalent of what was probably a 3rd floor. That is probably the owner's residence. You also see the giant wooden sign that has a anchor with 2 flexing arms that slightly go up and down. Like they bend at the elbow to flex.
Devlin almost set this place on fire that time. Remember?
Yeah, but let's be real. When did he not almost set a tavern
This-
or establishment on fire?
Yeah, for a man who knew no magic, he could make things burst into flames surprisingly well.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he had some latent magic in him from some great grandmother or something. I don't know. It's just that whole family. The stories he would tell us about his siblings and like his cousins. Something's going on there.
I am looking at Devlin's character sheet. And he is an arcane trickster rogue.
It is now canon. He is an arcane trickster rogue that has no idea how to use has no idea how his magic works.
100%.
That works for me.
He is a wild magic.
He's a
wild magic trickster, arcane trickster rogue. I'll be back in a second.
Okay, so is the party entering the tavern?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I will now change the map. Boop. Ba-doop. Ba-doop.
Is that a random halfling, or is that actually meant to be Elthric? Is this just a random halfling?
This is just supposed to be a random halfling.
Okay, cool.
I only
Just
have
figured I'd
so
check.
many million tokens.
Why are there 2 Avies?
Oh.
There's 2 Avies and no Kogos.
I drug Avie instead of Kogo.
No.
So you enter into the tavern and it is serving breakfast. The smell of a thick soup or stew is already going probably for lunch. But you can also smell bacon, eggs, fish. They have cornbread muffins.
Fish, bacon, and fish eggs.
Fish, bacon, fish, and eggs. And you can smell toast and corn muffins.
Oh god, she's already here.
As y'all look around the room, everybody give me a perception check.
I mean, just saying, my passive perception can see Hewitt.
Yeah, my character sheet said to be done. Hang on.
Jesus Christ!
Fucking hell.
This is the spotty see everything party. Okay, so at the bottom of my, while we're waiting on Emily to roll, the bottom of my computer, it keeps giving me a heat wave advisory, which is a yellow little triangle with a thermometer and fire next to it. But if you're not paying attention, it looks like it's a heat wave. Bong. There's a heat wave, everybody. Here's a bong. Stay inside. Just stay inside.
Should probably do something about that. Oh, like as in the weather.
Yeah.
I am tired, and you were not specific.
I said at the bottom of my computer screen, like there's a little warning with a yellow sign with that in it.
I say again, I am tired. And
You thought you meant your computer was overheating.
At the bottom of my computer.
Okay. Okay. Can you roll?
Working on it. I had to reload to roll 20. Hang on.
I see the refresh logo going on the Arlanna.
Yay.
So, you all look around the room, and it looks like everybody in here is a fairly regular person. The staff seems to be mostly halfling. The bartender is a dwarven individual that you do know whose nickname is Anchor. You think it's Anchor. It's probably not Anchor, but everybody ends up calling him Anchor. But there's several halflings going around. There's some well-dressed humans that look like they have traveled here from the Empties. And there is a nearly 7-foot-tall female half-orc sitting at a table over here who is reading a book. Huh?
Kogo.
Huh?
Kogo said she only counts like her chest.
Yeah, Kogo's
Yeah, Kogo's
like 8.
tall.
Kogo's like 8'2" now. Like, Kogo is the size of a Goliath because of evil beads. Kogo also has a tail that we keep forgetting about that she doesn't 100% have control of. Also, baby hand now looks more like toddler hand, Kogo.
Works for me.
I was gonna say, I mean, it's been long enough since she's lost a hand. I would imagine that it is now like Hot Topic half glove angsty teen hand.
You know what? We'll go with that. It's just Kogo's beefy arm still narrows down to that of an emo kid's, which I think is almost
Great.
which is almost worse to me than the baby hand.
I was fine with just having a stump.
You have the toe ring that regenerates shit.
I think that's the stretch.
Hmm?
I think that's a stretch. I don't think 1d4 translates into regrowing body parts, but I'll take it.
It does regenerate limbs. I believe that was in the description. That's why you've been slowly growing a hand back. So, Kogo, you definitely see your sister. Everyone else, you see someone that has a slight resemblance to Kogo. Especially now that Kogo doesn't have a broken nose. Because of the round.
Oh, I forgot about that.
A much more feminine physique than Kogo's. She still has muscle. She is still in shape. It's just not the corded muscle that Kogo has from years of working on boats and dealing with ropes and loading things.
It's like the cardio muscle.
She has glamour muscles.
She has I'm a swimmer muscles.
Yes.
Like,
Whereas Kogo has weightlifter muscles.
yeah. Like, looking at it, there's a good chance, if you didn't remember Kogo was a monk that has like 800 billion feet of movement, that her sister probably could outlast Kogo running. She is never going to live as much as Kogo. But she seems to just be reading a newspaper with glasses, or reading a book with glasses on, eating what looks like a very large cinnamon roll with a fork.
Of course she is. Always heard those damn silverware. Okay. Let's go.
I am going to make my way to the bar and order the bacon, eggs, and a side of the salad.
The dwarf looks at you. It's just salad, lad. You don't get a side of it. It's just you get the salad.
On the side, I like it. It's not. I have a friend. She doesn't understand like the concept of the food, so now I'm confused. I'm
I
thinking that
understand it, Avie. Just it's
you-
weird.
So I got the on top of eggs, and that just never mind.
I got your order, lad. Just
Yes, this is amazing.
considering you don't have teeth, being a bird person and all, do I need to pre-cut your food?
Huh? I hadn't really thought about that before because this is all kind of new.
Taking
I
that as
think
a
I can
yes,
make do.
and he turns around and goes to the cook fire.
Okay. I will collect my food and obviously walk.
It will be brought to whatever table you're sitting at. It's not like this place is packed.
And I will make my way and sit down next to Kogo's sister. With my drink and sit down, take a big drink of just the juice or ale, like juice, and just sit there.
Are you going to go help him? Or are you going to watch this play out?
I think he's the one that's helping me.
So, Avie,
Uh-huh.
as you just sit down next to her, let me read this. Let me read this thing to see exactly what you have to do. I need a strength check from you, Avie.
Oh no!
She said, just kind of double checking. No. It's a. Oh shit! I goddamn. You see, read your items, kids. I apparently have advantage on saving throws. But this is a strength check, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. No.
So, Avie, as you sit down, you and the
I rolled
chair, huh?
under her I rolled under her modifier.
So, Avie, you and the chair you're sitting in goes sliding across the floor 30 feet, spins, and gets put at this table over here.
Arlanna snorts.
And there is no response or change in expression from Kogo's sister. Let's see if I pronounce this right. Jana?
I don't think she
Jania.
appreciated
Jania.
that.
Or Janie is what Kogo calls her.
I will immediately stand up, grab the back of the chair, drag it back across the room, and sit down, like before Kogo could even make it to the table. Sit down, and just look at her. You have a very funny way of asking for help.
Give me another strength save.
Because I'm assuming it's cunning. Can I, like, trick shot, like elbows on the table? She kicks the chair out, and I'm still sitting there.
Still give me a strength check. You go to do that, and then you realize you are moving, not the chair. As she just flicks a hand again, and you are placed over at this table.
Kogo's just gonna put her hands on the back of a chair and just look at her. You know that's Avie, right? The one I've written about like dozens of times.
I don't think you wrote him in as an Alwyn.
Say your name again for me one more time.
Jania.
Jania turns and looks at you, Kogo. Takes in all of you for a second. Looks you dead in the face. Ah, yes, it is you. Did you have work done on your nose? You broke
Had
that.
a lot of
You-
sorry,
Did you have work done? You broke that when we were 12.
yeah, fancy guy with the horns over there actually fixed it up for me. I didn't even realize it was still broken after all this time.
Do you have
Got a little older too.
Do you have a beard?
It's stubble right now, but yeah, it's been more impressive otherwise.
Is this because you have a belt of dwarven kind, Kogo, or is this...
Yeah.
Okay. And you have a tail. And you know,
Yeah.
all of this checks with what you normally did when we were growing up, sister.
We keep forgetting about the tail.
And she stands up and then looks at you. Well, that's definitely new as well.
Does she mean the height?
Yeah, the height difference. Because you weren't that much taller than her to begin with. Like,
Yeah, I got about an extra foot or so on me now.
It's been a hell of a week.
Did you play with magic items?
Not on purpose, I can say that. I try to stick with the ones that, we recognize now. So, guess you can say I'm learning.
Gleam, what are you doing as your avatar is still on the rug by the front door?
Just I'll just have him move it. Oh God, where is he? Okay, standing like kind of like awkwardly behind them, but like grinning ear to ear.
That weird one's the one that fixed my nose.
I wave at him like, "Hi."
Can he fix the tail, or do you like the tail?
She hasn't asked me to fix the tail, so I only, I don't assume.
Frankly, I don't really care for it, but it's always not been a high priority.
The tail hands you a beer.
It also
That's
comes in
just
handy.
so weird.
And I high five the tail.
The tail goes to high five you, but does a too low, too slow to you.
Oh.
And that's Avie, the little human man that you... He's an owl.
Yep.
Like I said, hell of a week.
Also, don't ever just randomly sit at a lone woman's table without introducing yourself, knave.
He doesn't always think things through.
That is a good way to get yourself disintegrated.
It's also a good way to. It's also has its way. It has its merits at times.
Kogo's gonna lean over to Avie. No, she's not joking about the disintegration, trust me. You should have seen her first boyfriend.
Poor Jimothy. I don't know what happened to him.
There are risks involved, yes, but as it stands right now, considering the fact that up until very recently, my luck has been pretty good.
You're going to tell me you found a magic boat
Who?
and untold treasure, and now you're an owl? Is that what your luck's been, or something like that?
Essentially, yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I know. I've scryed on Kogo to figure out where you were.
Yeah.
Jani, we talked about this. Privacy. Boundaries.
No. Not when I have to know where you are, because I've been on a 1.5-year boat trip from Fresh Salt.
Boundaries.
I didn't scry on you specifically. I just used you
That's almost worse.
I used you as a guide point. Saw that you saw Mother. That's good.
I figured that the hat would have given it away that it was me, considering. But who am I?
You're over there, and then you realize, Avie, you're over there, and your hat is actually half sunken into your fluffy feathers.
I'm gonna ruffle them and raise them up.
the little hat goes poof up out of the feathers. He goes, oh yes, that's such a defining characteristic. A four-cornered hat that is so common throughout the whole archipelago. Damn, if I had just seen that, I would have realized it was instantly you.
Well, I mean, to be fair, no one else has that specific shade of ribbon around it, so that's always the easiest way to recognize it. But I mean, then again, you're the nosy one, not me. So
that ribbon is a dime a dozen in Fresh Salt.
Well, you weren't scrying in Fresh Salt, were you?
No, but people travel the archipelago, sister.
And I bet they do it in privacy of their own ships.
Not everyone, no. I've had to scry on Mother to make sure that she wasn't getting drunk and losing the canoes again.
Oh, God. I would never move. I would learn way too much if I ever scryed on Mom. No thanks.
She has a thing for halflings.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Apparently, tieflings as well.
Oh, that is true. She had a crush on him.
She just looks over you. No, she has a thing for men with gray hair.
That'll do it.
Father went gray at 17, so.
Well, match made in heaven.
Sort of. Match made on a boat. And then reconsummated on a boat. And then reconsummated on a boat. Mother told me all these things after you left.
Yeah, she tried to get a little bit into some stuff when we were visiting, but I'm good. Nah.
Anyway, sit down. I will pay for your meal. Takes a look at... Because Kogo has never really upgraded her outfit.
I mean, she just literally just wears sailor clothes most of the time, so even though it might be new clothes, it's still just classic loose linen shirt and linen pants.
That are salt hardened a little bit.
Yeah.
When she wears a shirt.
Little sun bleached as well, that type of stuff.
Looks over. Arlanna's wearing magical armor, which means it doesn't tarnish. Avie...
It's fashionable.
Yes, but also you have been on the ocean for like 3 literal goddamn years.
And my cloak is still fantastically pristine.
Do you have a magic cloak?
Yeah, I got that's what gives me advantage on saving throws.
Oh, you got a cloak of elven kind. I keep forgetting I keep forgetting what y'all actually fucking
the Bosanthian cloak.
Oh. We've been playing this game for nearly 4 years, with 2 years of not playing.
And actually, I have magic armor as well. I have the cold resistant leather armor.
Okay, so your armor is not torn up. Gleam, you just have a chainmail, don't you?
Chain shirt.
Yep. Yours is a little. You clean it, but I mean it's showing wear and tear. She looks at the 2 very well dressed adventurers, and then looks at her sister and at Gleam. I might get you clothes as well.
I mean, they're just gonna get ruined in like a matter of days.
Yes, but it also would pay off if you wore pants that fit your new ass.
I thought these were still fine.
Everyone looks and Kogo's pants are like a foot. She's wearing capris that used to be regular pants.
I mean, she's been comfy in it, so I really haven't said anything.
You're not still stripping naked while you work on the boat, are you?
I still do with my shirt, thank you very much.
She leaves her pants on.
I'll say, since I've known her, 98% clothed. Which, you know, if you take a shower, you'd be clothed less than that. So maybe you owe your sister an. Nope, you know what? I quit.
Arlanna leans over to Avie. I don't think Gleam's been paying attention.
I don't think he has either.
I'm defending my friend.
You're still saying that is to ease restriction as you work?
I mean, she does a lot of the heavy work on the boat, so.
Well, my problem is with the rigging and everything, my sleeves keep getting stuck in the rope and then it just tears my shirt. So, yeah,
That's
I'd rather not end up with torn shirts.
Yes, but that's also how you rope burn a nipple off.
Not once you're my stage and you don't make those types of fuck-ups anymore. Hell, if I can grow back an arm, I can grow back a nipple.
Yeah,
It's true, she keeps her nips pretty safe.
rope burn is kind of a diminishing return in this business.
Pretty sure my nipples are just solid calluses at this point anyway, so we're fine.
Ah, that sounds terrible! Ah!
Like a runner.
Emily's over here just hating everything about that last statement.
Ah!
Trying to make it lore friendly.
Kogo's nipples feel like a dry cat tongue.
Oh, God!
That was a little much.
Ah!
That one hurts. That one hurts.
You're welcome.
God.
I feel like I need to apologize to mine for that. God damn.
Anyway, she goes, sit down. I'll get you a new set of clothes that you can wear so you don't look like you're homeless when you come into port.
Considering the fact that we're probably sitting here, we're probably the richest people in this town.
Yeah.
Effectively is aesthetics
Or
are
close to it.
fleeting.
She looks at you. How much of that is actually yours and how much of that is for the company that you work for?
Oh, until it gets back to the company, it's ours.
And once it does, it's still going to be a lot.
She just, so one step from pirates.
We are not pirates.
I am not currently a pirate.
Keyword.
I'm not, nor have I ever been a pirate.
But that doesn't cover will be.
Yes, it does.
They have been very insistent that they are not pirates.
These two is more loosey. I am not a pirate, nor will I ever be, nor have been.
She just, Gleam, she looks over at you because I'm doing this because your token's still so far away from the table. It's like, are you going to continue to stand there awkwardly, you silver ram? Or are you going to sit down?
Well, I was
Gleam, sit
expecting
down.
to stay back here because I've heard that you're a little scary.
Gleam, sit
And
down.
okay.
Do continue, good Gleam.
I've heard that you're a very fancy lady.
I heard scary in there.
Well, the fancy people scare me.
Sit down at the goddamn table.
I sit because she's scaring me.
And as y'all notice, Kogo's tusks are pretty prominent. Not quite as prominent as a full-blooded Finn orc that usually let their tusks grow long. Some of them, I don't know if I mentioned this when you met some of the Finn before. Some of the orcs and the Finn had actually carved designs into their tusks. Kogo's are not as pronounced as that, but she definitely has pronounced tusk. Say her name again, Claire, because I'm going to keep doing this.
Jania.
Jania's has like, it doesn't look like she has filed down her tusks, but her tusks are very, very small. Like it's almost just like they're slightly larger versions of those incisors or canines. Sorry, canines that normal humanoids have. Like Gleam's, because Gleam has prominent fangs, doesn't he?
Yeah. They're not like huge, but they're definitely compared to a human, yeah.
Just slightly larger than Gleam's top canines. Like they do slightly poke out the corners of her mouth, but it almost gives her a weird dimple that gives her almost an odd smiling disposition when she's sitting there staring at y'all. So, whatever you order, I'll pay for. But
Ooh, I like your sister.
I do need some help. And I knew that you were busy, so that's why I sent the letter out in advance and then got on a boat. And it took me a year and a half to get here. We had a layover in Barbosa because of weather.
I'm glad the timing worked out.
Convenient, yes. I'm
So what kind of doctor are you?
professor. There's a difference.
Of?
Arcane research and documentation. Or in other words, I'm a law scribe.
I'm gonna look over at Gleam and go, nerd.
Oh, it's okay to be a nerd.
A nerd that can
didn't say-
fling you across the room.
I didn't say there was anything bad about it.
So what do you need help from us for?
I have had some students and one coworker go missing in this area. They were looking for certain stones.
Oh, curse shit. Great.
There's legends. There's legends out there.
What
Oh, you
kind
mean
of
like
stone?
stones that... Are they purpley?
They come in a myriad of colors. They're not all in the archipelago, but several found their way here, if you believe lore and legends.
Well,
But
I am
they-
something of a scientist myself.
You look like you look like you would start a church that had blackjack and hookers.
No, gambling's not good.
She's not wrong.
That is 100% not true. There will be no blackjack.
Progressive.
Arlanna rolls her eyes.
But
It
there's
was your idea.
No, it was not. I said proselytize, not prostitute.
Yes. Yes.
Two different words, Avi.
they're
two different words.
They're two different words.
Thank
Have
you.
a-
Somebody.
I have a question, Professor. Would you go to a church that has fun things?
Can we focus for like 5 seconds?
I'm sorry.
You don't know anything about the Finn religion, do you?
No, he doesn't. So, what are these stones you're talking about?
They're remnants from the sealing of Tiamat
Oh no.
thousands of years ago.
Oh no.
I have seen one. It is in possession of the Queen of Sails.
The Queen of Sails has one.
Yes.
When she talks, does she talk to us or does she talk to Kogo?
She's talking to the whole table because she is assuming you are all involved. Also, she feels like, as condescending as she probably already is, it'd be super condescending to talk to Kogo so that Kogo could then explain it to y'all later.
So they went looking for these Tiamat stones.
No, it's the remnants of the warriors that sealed her. There's 13, I believe.
Huh.
They correspond with the celestial bodies and with elementals or ancient dragons, great worms. It depends on the legend. Some of it I think is bull, but they've gone missing in this region looking for some.
Do you know whereabouts exactly in this region?
There's a small island just north of here that used to have a temple on it before everything was sundered.
To Tiamat, I'm assuming?
No. Y'all have not heard the legends of how Tumult was formed? The region that I'm assuming you all go to get your money.
I don't fucking know. Gonna make a history check.
Everybody make a history check real quick.
Yeah, totally. Gleam don't know shit.
Gleam doesn't know. Avie, you're not from here, but Kogo, Arlanna, y'all know the stories that the archipelago used to actually be a continent with a few outlying islands, and that when Tiamat was ravaging Arax thousands of years ago, she shattered this continent, making it into what you know today of the disparate, scattered islands.
Well, yeah, it used to all be one landmass, and then Tiamat blew it the fuck up.
Yes, there's supposedly a long-lost continent known as Lothria, and these heroes that were given these gems or these stones to aid them were able to kill her and seal her body on this forgotten land. Now, again, this could all be just bullshit.
Wait, I
Wait.
think I saw a plaque where your mom lives about these people.
Wasn't there a statue?
There was like a there was like a little woman that looked like me. There was like a big old strong, very handsome looking man.
A moderate,
they named
average looking, to be fair.
Didn't they name the island after one of them? Bells. Bell? Belly?
Bell. Yeah. Yeah.
It sounds like it might be new.
Well, that's where your mom lives.
No.
Kogo, isn't that where your mom lives?
I mean, it's where she's set up for a bit, but
The Fen
she
don't really
moves.
live in one specific place. They're nomadic.
The Finn, if a Finn member of the tribe is dedicated, they're migratory. There's only 3 permanent Finns between Egath and the Elves. For the most part, they're just safe havens with a few caregivers that stay in a Finn. Cities allow them to exist.
In some places.
And then they migrate. It's a very naturalistic religion. I still hold part of the ways, but it's very dirty, so not all of them. And she kind of looks over at Kogo, who I'm assuming has a little bit of a musk or an odor to her.
Yeah. Big time, yeah.
Kogo over here smelling like pits, and her sister over here smelling like lilacs. Together.
She's not just downright disgusting anymore, but yeah, she doesn't necessarily smell great. She smells like body.
She did kind of roll out of bed after doing drugs the night before, so.
True.
She just, did you smoke weed last night again?
Nah, it was like these mushroom things. They're really good.
Weed.
Anyway, it's
actually a tea, and I pull out like a baggie of it.
Oh, but I wouldn't take whatever that is. That messed him up last night. He's the only one that had it, and he was out.
No, thank you.
Anyway, so these people went missing in this island looking for these
yes.
things.
So I was going to ask you because she just looks over at Avie, makes direct eye contact for a second. Goes, might have knowledge about these. And might be able to help me at least figure out what happened to my colleagues. I'd prefer not to walk in there by myself. Honestly, I'd prefer not to walk in there at all.
So, I mean, these things are not exactly the most stable of items. I mean, considering the potential.
She just smirks. So you do have one.
I know a lot of things about a lot of things. I have been doing this for quite a while. Before this, before this current endeavor, some of it actually legal. I have come across some information on certain items, and these are items that I just have an inkling that it would probably be good to not be available to anyone who comes along, because I have heard things about
She just as you're still going,
very
Avie,
big booms.
as you're saying all this, she just looks at you. Good, because I would not give some artifact of mythical level proportions beyond anything you probably have ever dealt with to anyone that just asked for it, which I'm not. But I was right to suspect. And then she just, all of a sudden, like, her head kicks back and she just looks at you. Kogo, I just remembered, did you go to hell?
For a little while. Just like a short vacation.
Oh, that was way back. We got some crew members there.
You have
Yep.
crew from hell.
Well, they're not originally from hell. They got sent there and then we got them out, but they can't go back to where they were from, so they work for us now.
It was good times.
So, do you think you could help me with this?
I don't see why not.
We came here to help.
What would be your rate to do this?
I'm not a
What
money
is it?
person, so I'll defer to them.
I'm gonna defer this to Avie because he is the money person.
What's your budget?
He's not good at it though.
She just looks at you. Your price. Don't play games.
First of all, there's always a game to be played. Second of all, because you are Kogo's sister, I will say, in this instance, restock provisions on the ships, pay mooring fees, and any salvage collected belongs to us.
I cannot give you the salvage because some of it might be items that belong to my colleagues that I must return.
If that is the case, then they will be returned to you. We're not. I'm not looking to roll bodies.
This is fine then. fact, it's much cheaper than I thought it was going to be.
The attitude aside, you are still the sister of my best friend.
He's not.
And that's got to count for something.
She just nods, and then she looks over at Kogo. So Avie definitely wasn't the shirtless, warlocky one, right?
No,
The
no,
one,
definitely
the one
not.
with no shirt and the jacket.
No.
You gave me a lot of details about that one.
Yep.
Making sure.
Yep, we're good. I'll write you a letter later if I need to.
Do not put details back in there.
I mean, you're the one that's doing all the spying, so I guess there's no boundaries here.
Oh my god, this is almost like being at home.
She just is it? Are you still mad because I took that jacket?
Oh.
Ooh, this is a lot like being at home.
It fit me better.
Can't help that I have broad shoulders, okay?
So, what vessels are you on?
I've got the Tory and the Devil's Pride.
Are you talking about the one that is blue that has a certain shape repeatedly painted along the edges?
You know who's responsible for that.
You shouldn't play dumb. It's unbecoming.
I was just hoping so much that you were not the responsible for the dick ship.
You gotta admit it's at least somewhat tasteful.
It's not. Who actually painted it?
Again, I think you know.
No, this one has terrible handwriting and can barely hold a brush.
I don't know. It was like
Who did
tacked
paint the
on
dick
for
ship?
cheaper. Yeah.
I thought, oh, did we have them do that? I thought Kogo did it.
Yeah,
No, we had him do it.
Kogo paid somebody to.
Okay, it's
But-
been a long time.
Okay, so I'm doing that throwback because there's a reason that got approved. Is because Claire sent me that image and said, "Hewitt, can this be what the paint job on the side of the boat is?" And I went, "Sure," because I didn't click to make the image bigger. I just saw blue with what looked like waves, and then when I open it up, it's dicks.
Nope, swirly dicks.
Whirly, whirly, swirly dicks.
And the floral ones. The ones that are like the flowers and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's not a stamen.
The hell, it's not.
Anyway, so
Yeah, that's us.
right, okay. I
Wait,
will have
are the dicks painted on the Tory or the Devil's Pride?
the Tory.
Oh, my ship. Great.
Elsewhere, Kiwi is yelling at halflings to redo whatever the paint job on the frickin' side of the Devil's Pride was.
Look, I'm not super excited that there's dicks on the side of my ship, but I also don't feel like taking the time to let it get repainted, and it will make Kogo sad. So
I'm just surprised Kogo hasn't tried to have a mast or a figure carved to match the paint to put at the front of the boat.
I'm pretty sure Arlanna would veto that.
I'm still saving up for that. Spent a lot of money on tattoos. I'm recuperating.
She doesn't want to. She wants to make sure that the figurehead is not at half mast.
That's why I had so much money saved up, because I never bought any tattoos.
Yeah, but we drained our banks on that.
Yeah. And Fly.
Just trying to think about why I had so much more money than everybody. I never bought any tattoos.
Fly is very much. been
I've
more
never bought any
problematic.
tattoos, and I don't have more money than everybody.
Yeah, but you just have magic in general.
Hashtag pay Gleam.
Hashtag whatever.
Hashtag Gleam's fine.
Hashtag justice for Gleam. Hashtag sponsors rights bacon.
Hashtag please.
Hashtag please sponsor us, Waffle House.
So
Anyway,
she says it's you can see it a little bit. It's let's see. Let me look back at my map. Let me look back at my map.
so how big is this island? Like, do we need our whole crew to canvass it, or?
No. Oh, excuse me. It's actually, if you look out, I'm going to slide this back over for y'all to be back on the big map. Or not the big map, but the map of the city. If you go north of Beechwood, it's Mud Island is the layman's term for it.
Mud Island sounds lovely.
It's better than the Sandbar.
To be fair,
Let's
we
just-
have been to worse named islands.
True.
Yeah, there's one we went to called Bells or something like that. I'm joking.
No, you weren't there for the island of Lemurs.
Oh, the Lemire?
Yeah, we got. It was the. That's how we got to hell.
That tracks.
It was.
That
It was
time.
an experience, and we're not trusting any more maps that you have, Avi.
That's how we got to.
Speaking of which, Avie, you feel
Nope.
the map tube
Nope.
have a solid
I
thud
will
in
chuck
it.
it in the sea. Nope.
You feel a thunk inside the map tube.
Don't you fucking dare.
Deal with that later.
So I will go talk to the dockmaster and get the boat stocked, and I will also make sure that you have your fees paid. I doubt that you need to take both boats or the whole crew. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Mud Island is about the size of one of the neighborhoods here in the city.
Well, we can probably handle it. I want to take one or two people with us.
So I will
See if anyone volunteers to want to go, I guess. All right, deal.
boop a doop a doop boop boo.
I'll be right back. I need to get something to drink.
Would you get something for me as well, love?
Yeah. I was going outside anyway.
Okay, quick. While she's not here, someone start playing Toto's Africa.
Do 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 do.
Moose, you've just lost all respect. You die.
No, I need him.
Not really. You're not dead.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying
Claire
not
would
really.
take-
We don't need him.
And I'm sure Claire would take umbrage with that as well.
Yeah, you can't kill me. I'm literally not allowed to die.
He's literally not allowed to.
See, but now you've said that, and that triggers the thing in my brain that goes, "You're told you can't do this, and this shouldn't happen."
No, we had the conversation today actually that he is not allowed because like at that point then I would have to like adopt Claire, and it's a whole big thing, and I don't have enough room for a snake, a lizard, a cat, two more dogs. It's a whole thing. So he's kind of stuck where he's at. He has to live.
I'm not stuck, I'm blessed.
Sure. Well, I mean, it is Claire, so I would say yes.
Bam.
Saved it.
See, the problem here is Moose is not allowed to die. Apparently, our washroom smells like farts. I am not responsible.
This time.
I am in here. Like, Moose is not allowed to die, or else Claire will kill him.
Exactly.
And he behaves generally for the same reason. On the other hand, you have me, who relies on the ever fuckload of HP that he was gifted at birth to just go ahead and do what he's not supposed to and then deal with it.
Are you calling me a tiny weakling?
No, Moose, you are literally like most of a head taller than me.
Back.
It's just noted by more than one of our friends that Hewitt has an assload of HP.
Yep.
Oh, we'll find out when I poison you.
That might actually do it, but
Have you seen how much? You seen how much and what kind of beer he drinks?
It's not beer to Hewitt unless he has to chew it.
Pretty much.
I'm pretty sure I'm actually immune to poison. I have never had food poisoning.
He really has
Lucky.
not.
I don't think I have either.
Run fair a couple years ago. That was fun.
yeah, that was absolutely god awful. So
And I've
go ahead.
and I also extraordinarily rarely get sick.
Yep. Except for the fainting.
Hashtag Moose go to the fucking doctor.
Hashtag
I'm not sick.
Oh my god.
Gleam will not get paid until you go to the doctor.
Oh shit. Kyle needs to get paid before he goes to the doctor.
Anyway.
So you have a meal. The dogfish salad is literally a loaf of bread that is cut in half, put on a wooden plate, and then has a whole fried small dogfish put over a bed of lettuce that has been, or sorry, I should say a slaw of what looks like peppers and cabbage. There's some type of red sauce drizzled over it, and there is a fuckload of fried potatoes with it.
Is Kogo's sister eating with us?
She was having a cinnamon roll, and then she said, I'm going to go take care of that.
So she's not at the table with us anymore?
No, but she already went ahead and paid.
Okay. So Kogo, do we like or not like your sister?
No, we like her. She's very pushy.
She is very different from you, I'll say that. I like you better.
Well, thank you. And she weirdly has even worse boundaries than I do. Hell.
That's pretty impressive.
She's been doing shit like that since we were teenagers.
Though
I don't think any of my brothers are able to do that. I hope not.
Avie and Gleam, give me a perception check. Actually, Avie, you would notice it because you have like what 20-something passive fucking perception.
I have 19 passive, but 21 total.
Okay.
24 passive.
You both notice that you have notes left in your pockets.
The fuck?
Do I notice that Avie has one too?
No. Avie
Okay.
knows you have one though, because stupid level perception. Gonna have to make
Oh.
Avie lose his eyes.
I'll ignore it for now.
What?
It's all fucked up.
No, I'm not gonna actually do that. You know.
Do I?
Like, I'm gonna actually do that to Kyle.
No.
No, I need him.
See, so now Kyle can't die. Neither Kyle can die.
Sounds like a plan to me.
You can deal with the terribleness that is known as being immortal.
You can't die either. You're my officiant.
The secret is hobbies.
Secret is crime.
The secret is... I don't know what the secret is.
feel like I heard a fart. I don't know whose it would have been.
See, the secret is a system in which you put out what you want into the universe.
Anyway, so are you reading your notes?
Not at the table, no. I'm not even going to take it out of my pocket.
Okay. Avie?
Yeah.
Her on the note, it says, "Thank you for taking care of my sister. Please have her go to a clinic and get checked out. I don't trust that one that she was with in Barbosa. I met him. I do not approve. Also, when this is all done, maybe come to fresh salt. You and I could have a hoot."
She did a pun just for him.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Kogo's family trying to bang all of us.
Have you met Kogo?
Where do you think Kogo gets this from? So, you enjoy your meal. Where are y'all heading next?
To the boats, I guess.
Okay, I am going to change the map. It's the map, it's the map, it's the map. And you get to the bridge that crosses over one of the tributaries that keeps Truton separate from the docks and the markets. And the town is quiet in general. But this is unusually quiet for a city. And there's no one else other than one individual further down the bridge from you. It is a haggard-looking individual that looks very wet, wearing a long, heavy cloak, or I should say jacket, that looks like it has split mail added to it. And I need Arlanna, Avie, and Kogo to roll me history checks upon looking at this individual.
Okay. Hang on. Hang on. My stuff's being weird.
Kogo does not. Avie does not.
I'm working on it. Hang on. Come on, roll 20.
Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag probably never will be.
Ah!
Is it causing issues?
Hang on. Oh my god, the dog just bumped my leg, scared the shit out of me.
I thought you were going to say the dog just farted.
Bork, bork, bork.
13.
13. Arlanna, you mostly don't remember this individual, but you see a familiar crest on the lapel of this split mail jacket.
What's the crest?
I am going back to look. Excuse me. I have the burps. It has been a gassy day.
Meh.
There we go.
You said things are unusually quiet?
Yep. It is very, very quiet. Let's see. Where? No. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it, roll 20.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Okay, apparently roll 28 that document. But it is. Let's see. Heads of houses. Let me double check. Okay. It is. Now I got to go back to another map. I'm sorry, Internet. You see, it is the symbol of House Hubbard,
Was it Hubbard?
one of the large trading houses. There was, because Velo was the new one
Right.
that the Daniels took over from the actual Velo family. Then there's the Gold Knots, the Garricks, the Fjorns, and then there was the Hubbers. You remember that because you remember Lord Hubbard being hung as a traitor? Because he had hired mercenaries that tried repeatedly to kill you.
Oh.
That's the guy that hired the ninjas.
I was gonna say, is this the guy that hired the ones that almost killed his daughter?
Yes, he is connected.
Oh!
And as the figure looks up at you, you're looking at the gaunt, undead face of Depeche. Who that you swore you killed, and then you saw hung. So you've seen him die twice, and he looks at you. You are hard to find.
Did you?
Oh no!
Did you maybe ask?
And that is where we're going to end
Ah!
tonight.
Well, shit.
Depeche back.
Damn, that's been a long, long, long time.
Would you say if you put ice cream on him, he would be Depeche a la mode?
Boo! But that's kind of funny.
Yeah. I'm awesome.
That was sonically unpleasant in these headphones.
Oh god, don't do that, please.
I'm done. Nox is no. Just no. Mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. Anyway,
You're welcome.
I will turn it over to the Emilys.
Fun! We're glad anyone joined us tonight, or if you are watching this later on our YouTube channel, where we are Team Bonus Action, just like we are here on Twitch. We are on Facebook as Team Bonus Action. We are on Twitter at @bonus_team. And you can see all of our previous episodes and podcasts and such on our YouTube channel. We are not doing Tears of Kairos on Thursday because there are various reasons people cannot join.
I'm working a football game.
Yeah. As is Nathan. And Jed has to do school stuff. Or work stuff. So sorry, I'm eating a crack on. So we have that on Sunday. I believe we'll be going back to Into the Woods. I don't think there's a podcast this Sunday, is there?
Yeah, it is. This is Sunday after we do all of the stuff for tabletop. That's going to be the first investigation check.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit! Wait, we're not. Wait, we're doing the other tabletop stuff this week, huh?
Yeah.
Is it already that late in the month?
Yeah.
Fuck. All right, so scratch that. We are going to be doing a special Extra Life content this weekend. We are going to be doing tabletop game special. Hewitt will be running a Monster of the Week, which should be interesting. I know we've got Freki is playing, Christina, Emily, Erie, Nasa. Can't remember everybody playing. But it will be an online game that we will be using to. Are we raising money or are we just raising awareness this weekend? I can't remember.
It's raising money for the Children's Miracle Network.
I know it's from Children's Miracle Network, but anyway, it's like a little mini Extra Life compared to our usual November one. We're doing that this weekend, and then we will be having Investigation Check, which will be the first episode of our, I guess, research and interesting topic podcast. And our very first episode is about dragons, which I'm looking forward to that. So, I think, and then of course we'll be back next Monday. But I think that's all I've got right now, so I'm going to throw it over to Nox.
Well, we appreciate, as always, y'all hanging out with us and this fine Monday evening to partake in the shenanigans with us. Stay tuned for more shenanigans at some point. Until next time, folks, do not let your meatloaf